Good morning everybody, welcome into Thursday the 13th of July 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got a lot of astrology today. We've got the moon starting off in Taurus. It's going to form a square to Venus in Leo. It's going to form a sextile to Neptune in Pisces. It's going to form an Earth trine to Pluto in Capricorn. Then it's going to move into Gemini, where it's going to form a square to Mars in Virgo, a sextile to Mercury in Leo, and a square to Saturn in Pisces. So that's a lot of activity. So it feels like when I was writing this out, it's like the first thing I got was it feels like a bit of a bun fight today. Okay, we've got three supportive aspects happening and we've got three challenging ones. And because the moon making all of these aspects moves quite quickly, you can feel a bit sort of up and down. Supported, challenge, supported, challenge, challenge, supported, you know, sort of like that. So your moods could be up and down and a bit all over the place today, and you might not know if you're coming or going. But just know that these transits, they happen fairly quickly, as I said, with the moon sort of really moving fast compared to the other planets. The moon sort of will go through a sign of the zodiac in about 2.5 days. Okay, so really quickly. So hence it tends to be temporary emotions or short term. They don't hang about, you know, sort of, for example, the moon sextile Neptune's at 27 degrees. And then sort of then it trines Pluto at 29 degrees of their signs. So when the planets are quite close together, it can be sort of very quickly that you're sensing this. And then we move from the earth to grounded Taurus energies into the mind. So we go from the body into the mind. Hence why I say you could be feeling a bit all over the place today. Just know that everything changes and this too will pass quite quickly with the moon. So let's do some cards. We're going to have the Work Your Light cards and I want my Crow deck today. So let's see. What do we need to know for today, Thursday the 13th of July 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Oops, what help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so taken. Okay, anyway, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, so this card usually means a sort of not feeling at home on this planet. And that might be familiar to lots of us. It doesn't make sense, it's too heavy, it's too slow. If you've come for this, if this, maybe you know, one of your first goes round on planet Earth, it can feel sort of very heavy, very slow. You don't feel like you belong. You feel like you belong somewhere else. That's the sort of message with that. I mean, I always think spend my life waiting for everybody to catch up with my brain. So I definitely think I've come from somewhere else. Humans seem very strange people to me. That's one of my most sort of outstanding memories from my childhood. is thinking, what? About adults, especially. It's like, I thought they were all a bit bonkers. And often didn't tell the truth. Yeah, my childhood, yeah, was a sense of not belonging to anywhere. I now know it doesn't really matter, and I just belong to myself. And yeah, I'm here for a reason. I signed a contract. I've come here to do some work. But yeah, that card, Mintarkan, is connected with not feeling like you belong on the planet. So you might be having a sense of that. I mean, it is all a bit bonkers down here, isn't it? Okay. Then we've got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, and there's deep healing. And that can be going on personally, it's going on throughout humanity, and I think it's going on collectively, and I think with the planet as well. We're in the midst of huge transformation and changes. You know, so we all signed up to come here during the transformation, the evolution of planet Earth. And it just feels a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyway, and what have we got there? Oh, answering the call. Maybe you've been in a sleeper cell of, you know, waiting for the right time in history and the energies and everything to change. And now it's time sort of to wake up and connect in with your little group of souls, and what you're here to do at this time. So yeah, let me know about that. I'd be interested to hear people's stories and things. Yeah, I often don't feel human. But no, I'm here, I'm down here working. And helping evolve the planet. So and I'm sure people, you know, if you're watching this channel, there's a connection and a link between us. So anyway, let's ask the crows. So let's see, what do we need to know for today, Thursday the 13th of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? Let's have one more. Okay, so when we find ourselves, 7 of Wands. Okay, with, oh, the Tower going into the path, at least it's leaving. And below us, oh, 9 of Swords. So yeah, might be feeling a bit anxious about it, but it's all good because we've got 9 of Cups above us, and we're moving on to the Ace of Cups. We're getting clarity, we're getting to the truth. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're creating something tangible. At the bottom, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Swords, we have a bit of the Ace of Wands. We've got the Emperor. The Emperor has been coming up so much this just recently. Just a real connection to divine masculine energies. We've got the 8 of Wands, we've got the 6 of Wands. Oh yes, we'll have all of those. We've got 8, no. Yeah, no, it's there, that's the story. Okay, so let's put that back over there. Let's see where we are. So, 7 of Wands. So we had boundaries. Boundaries came up earlier in the week. Was it Monday? Might have been Monday. Let's just have a look. That was 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Monday. There was a big theme about boundaries, wasn't there? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands. So you might still be needing to stand up for yourself and defend yourself. And I'm getting a sense of that being connected to longing for home off planet and maybe not feeling quite comfortable down here. Let's say it is, it is hard work. Apparently, it is known as the planet of hard work. You come here to learn hard lessons. So yeah, maybe feeling a bit vulnerable, needing to stand up for yourself, defend yourself. And that could be because something's changed, something's shifted. Old structures have come down, old belief systems have been knocked away, old support systems even. And you're just feeling a bit out there on your own, a bit vulnerable, and it's like, nobody likes that, do they? And it could be causing you a bit of anxiety. Okay, the Nine of Swords, you could be feeling a bit trapped. We've got the bird cage here in this card at the top. So yeah, there could be a sense of being trapped. Is that a key? Just thought it was a light bulb, it might be a key. Or a skull. I'm not really sure what it is. If anyone can tell me what that is above my finger. It could be a bird skull. I thought at first it was a light bulb till I put my glasses on. And then I thought there was a key within it. Okay, yeah, if anybody knows what that is, I would be interested to know. But the main theme of the card is that anxiety, that being woken up in the middle of the night, worrying about things, knots in your stomach and things like that. So that could be how we're feeling in that vulnerability, worried about things, how's things going to work out. Above, the message from Spirit is the Nine of Cups. This is our emotional wish card. Okay, we've got sunflowers, we've got the sun, we've got 9 cups full of abundance of fruit and berries and flowers and things. Reminding us that we're never alone, that we are fully supported, the abundance is all around us. And that just connects me to this thing, this 5 of Pentacles in the subconscious, which I'll come to talk about in a moment. But yeah, just reminding us, we're not alone, bringing the clarity and the sword of truth. Okay, seeing things as they are, stripping away the illusion, the delusions, the lies, the untruths. The one that we tell to ourselves, how we hide from ourselves, but also other people as well. And what I'm loving the laurel wreath in this card, because we've got that repeated further on with the 6 of Wands. There is messages of victory, of it coming together. Okay, so and I'm getting a sense of being told, stop worrying, it's wasting energy. When we're going through big transformations, evolutions, ascension, all of it, we have this romanticized image of how sort of, there'll be angelic choirs all around us and light and often it's more like the dark night of the soul, which came up yesterday. Yesterday's reading, we were going through the day before. We were going through the dark night of the soul, weren't we? Darkest before dawn. So there could just be a bit of reverberation still from that energy, but truth is dawning. With that, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, patience, grasshopper. Okay, everything has to unfold in its own time, just like nature. We can't rush the flowers to bloom. We can't rush the wheat to grow. We can't rush the berries to ripen and things like that. It all has to evolve in its own time. And that is often, sort of also linked to the sun and the rain and all the other things and the daily cycles and stuff. So we just have to surrender and go with it. With that, we've got the King of Wands, the I Am. We've got the sun. We've got the infinity symbol here. the rose, beautiful lion. It's about sort of being in our power. And have you ever seen lions? They don't seem to fuss about too much, do they? Other than sort of, you know, the next meal. But sort of once they're sated and fed, I always think they seem quite docile, and they're not running up to other animals and threatening them with their power and their dominance. They're actually quite laid back. I'm getting a sense today with that King of Wands, after the Seven of Pentacles, to just sit in your power, just relax, and you know, you be ready to take action at the right time. At the moment, you're okay. It's all going on. Don't worry about it. And then we're coming to the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm getting a sense that we're building security, we're building stability, we're building safety, both internally and externally, building from strong foundations, you know, building new structures. The old structure's fallen with the Tower, and we get the chance now to make a new structure, a new house to live in. So, you know, what sort of house would I like to live in? In my ideal house, what would it be? Both physically, emotionally, both, including, you know, a physical house you'd like to live in, but also what emotional house and what mental house and what spiritual house and what metaphorical house you want to live in. Okay, so, you know, it's on all levels. Tap into them all. Okay, so underneath cards from the subconscious, we've got the Five of Pentacles. And for me, this is about stop looking outside and comparing yourself to other people, because all you see is lack. Turn your attention inwards into your heart, connect to your abundance, connect to the emotional happiness, that vibration of love and joy and peace and gratitude and everything, because that's what transforms you. When you do that, the messages start coming in thick and fast. The Knight of Swords. They come galloping towards you is the message that I've just got. We've got a horse there. We've also got like what looks like a yellow canary. And when I saw that, my first thought was canary in a coal mine. So sort of even sort of, you know, when we can't see that, it's almost like we're so in tune with ourselves. We've got an early warning system that if there is any hiccups or roadblocks or anything like that, we've got the canary in the coal mine that can help us, and then we can divert and go round any blockages or obstacles on the way. Okay, and then we've got the Ace of Wands. They're fired up. We've got the King and the Ace. You know, we're in a fire energy. And next to that, we've got the Emperor. It is all Aries. It is all a bit of being in your power, being the leader of yourself, being the pioneer, the innovator. Okay, we have this power and this fire and this inspiration and everything within us. Okay, it's just all there for the taking. Our own self-mastery. When we're aware of that, we can change things very quickly. Messages come in super fast. Okay, that lead us to victory. Okay, so it's trusting. Even if you're feeling vulnerable, even if you're feeling anxious and it, you know, sort of a bit all over the place and a bit know that it's all okay, and just trust. Okay, so that's your reading for Thursday the 13th of July 2023. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it resonated for you. If it did, as usual, you know, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then pigeons. Then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Otherwise, not otherwise. I always say that, and I don't mean otherwise. Also, and always, have a wonderful